everyone, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this makeup look right here. If you recognize it, it is from my Instagram photo that I posted up a few days ago. I was just in LA playing with my makeup and I came up with this look, and a lot of you really liked it, so I was so happy to recreate this for you. Now at the root of it, it is a bronzy smoky eye, super simple. But the fun part is this like bright hot pink iridescent inner corner and nude eyeliner. So if you're interested in seeing this look, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! So the first thing we're going to do is prime our eyelids. Now for me, I have oily eyelids, so I'm going to use an eyeshadow base. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight under my brow bone, and I'm using this Milani Eye and Brow Highlight Pencil in the shade 01 Matte. Now taking a flat eyeliner brush, I'm blending out the edges so that everything is blended under the brow bone. You can also use concealer for this step, it's really up to your preference. Now I'm really sorry that I used a limited edition palette. This is the It's Judy Time and BH Cosmetics collaboration, but all the colors are really easy to find in any kind of palette that you have. They're pretty much neutrals. So the first thing you saw me do was set the eyeshadow base with a bone colored shadow. It is pretty much like a soft white. And then I'm taking this tan shade and I'm blending it in my crease. And so I'm fluffing that with a more flexible brush. And as you can see, the color isn't very visible, but it is going to help me blend darker shades like this chocolate, warm, sort of purple tone brown. So taking that on a smaller blending brush, all the tools and the products will be listed down below. I'm taking this brush tighter in the outer corner and then I'm blending it, building up the color slowly. And then I'm just patting it and then doing circular motions. Now I'm showing you this in real time because I want you to see how long it took me to build up the color and blend out the edges, build up the color and blend out the edges, because to get the really smoky look, it is something where it requires 1 or 2 times going at it so that you can get that blended, deepened look. So depending on your eye shape will determine how far you're going to take this chocolatey brown towards the inner corner. If you're someone with a hooded eyelid, it's better if you keep it on the outer corner because then you're keeping the drama outward and upward. But for me, I do have somewhat of a crease, so I'm going to start to bring that color in towards the inner corner. But I'm not placing it as high up as that first tan shade that we placed so that it creates that gradient look. Now every time I finish a step, I'm always going to go back to that first blending brush, and it doesn't need any additional powder, but you can put more of that tan shade, and then I just fluff out the edges so it doesn't look too choppy. I find it really helpful when I keep my eyes open, that way I can see how the product looks when my eyes are facing forward. Then while you're observing, you can look back and forth and see if one eye needs more product or if the other one needs to be a little bit more blended. So it's always important to keep looking back and forth. So I did my base and my concealer off camera for this look, so we're moving on to our lower lash line. I'm taking the tan shade and the dark brown and I'm fluffing that down even lower than I usually would because I really want this to be a smoky look. Now I'm taking this beautiful bronzy like purpley shade and I'm putting that over the eyelid where we haven't put any color yet, and I'm blending that into the dark brown, and so it's such a pretty color. It reminds me of, I don't even know, but it's so beautiful on its own, but I am going to wet the brush so that I can make it even more metallic looking. I'm using the brush in a patting motion, but I'm also using the tip of the brush to blend up the edges towards my crease. So as you can see, it's getting a little smoky towards that inner corner, and so it's helping the process blending it like that. You can use whatever spray. I've heard eye drops work well when wettening eyeshadows. I used my Mario Badescu Rose Water, and I'm just patting that over the eyelid again and clearly coughing from something. And then I'm taking that blending brush again because, as I said, I'm always blending in between steps just to make sure everything looks good. I'm taking my concealer in a jar from NYX, and that is what I used for my eyeliner. And so I'm taking that on a Delium Tools. It is a really small angled eyeliner brush, and I'm using that to create the form of my eyeliner and then fill it in. I happen to use tan eyeliner with this look because I had the concealer on hand, but I've also done this look with colored eyeliner, gold eyeliner. It really goes with so many different eyeliner looks, so it's very versatile because it is neutral. Using the concealer, I did have to set it, so as you can see in a little bit, I'm going to set it with an eyeshadow, and it makes it more vibrant. Now, I'm playing with a new camera because I have a Sony a5000 now, so the colors are kind of wonky. In my intro, I look super brown, but when I'm zoomed in like this, it's a little bit more true to color. So you can see that it has that nude look. Now the bottom of my eyeliner wing can get lost unless I highlight it, so I'm taking my lower lash line shade and I'm shading below the wing, that way it pops a little bit more. Now here's the star of the show. I'm taking my Skin Fetish from McGrath in the shade Nude, and it's not really nude, it's actually like a hot pink sort of iridescent color. So I'm taking that with the same brush and I'm brushing that in the inner corner, putting it a little bit higher than I would normally because I think this is a really pretty color and it just adds that pop right there. I also put it under the wings. It kind of ties it all together and it brings a little bit of light to that area. Something I always do after highlighting the inner corner, I always blend up into the crease, that way it is more seamless. Going back to the base, we're going to bronze and contour, and you guys have seen this so many times, so I'm just going to let you watch it. If you're interested in a highlight and contour video, I have one from maybe a year ago, but I'm thinking about maybe recording a new version. Let me know. Let me know if you're interested in cream contouring. I've dabbled in that a little bit over some time, but I don't know. Let me know. If you want to intensify your highlight, you can always spray some kind of spray. It could be a setting spray, or in this case, it's just a facial spray, and then go in with your highlight. It just makes it like the eyeshadow before. When wettening a powder product, it intensifies it and makes it more vibrant. Now I'm going in with my NYX Lip Suede in the shade Brooklyn Thorn. It is such a pretty purple taupe, like everything you want in a nude weird looking lip, and so I'm using that. I think the NYX Lip Suedes are probably my favorite applicators for liquid lipsticks, but they're not transfer proof, so if that's a deal breaker for you, then don't wear them, but I think they're really good for the price, and I love this color together with all the purpley tones. Now in my original look, I didn't wear lashes, but I thought they would be nice here. I'm using some Ardell ones, and that is the finished look, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!